Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the technical trader, techtrader.com. It's Tuesday, the 9th of April. These are the charts for the day. We had a tough day in the market. The market opened sharply lower, rallied back in wedges, rolled over hard, finished not far off the lows for the day, although there was the last few seconds snapback on short covering perhaps, or some buy programs. Nevertheless, I'm going to show you some stocks today that still look strong and are breaking out. AVYA, AVYA, popped the wedge that has been in for a couple weeks. Yesterday and today followed through. It looks to me like this is headed for 21 range, maybe 23. Well, those are your next targets on this one. This is a base that may be coming out of right now with 5.8 million traded today, up 4%. Chimerix. I'm talking to a couple of my biotech clients. They thought that today's move was very significant for several reasons, but from a technical standpoint, it looks to me like this broke out of the base. Should be headed to 315, 385, and maybe 4.25 short term. Those are my targets for this one. CVM exploding. I'm not so sure I want to chase this one at this point. It's had a big run. Just in a few days, it's gone from 281 to 750, almost tripling in about a week and a half. So you got to be really careful up here. And there's resistance up here going way back in this zone. So I would say look for some pullback consolidation, maybe better entry opportunity. Right now, it's a little ahead of itself. At least it appears so. EDAP. What a move. I checked my records and I thought I had put a swing on this, and I'm completely dumbfounded because I can't find it. So apparently I did not. Meant to, did not. You can see what I mean by and why I wanted to put a swing on this one. Breakaway gap, consolidation run up, and now it's headed for what I think is 6.5. You get through that, we might see a longer term move. It takes us up even more substantially in the 8-9 zone. But for now, let's look for 6.5. Faro with a big breakaway day today, exploded 8.79 or 18.5%. The volume wasn't huge, but it's a thinly traded stock. This one may, although it was at resistance here near 57.8. If it sets up nicely, this could be a $68, $70 stock going forward. That's my next target, although there might be some resistance. Let's call it 62.5 and 69. Fluidyne, a stock that I've been liking since it broke out of its inverse head and shoulders. Never put an actual swing on it. There's a flag there, run up sharply, another flag. It appears that one leg more and we're up to 17, 18, 19 zone. That's my next targets. FLNT, one of my swings. This one looks great. It continues to mojo up the channel. Currently retesting the high from a couple weeks ago, but my target's 7.5 range. FieldTech, what a monster pop. From literally $1.25 to 2 wedge, and then exploded to 3. So it's up about 175, 150%, something like that, maybe more. But you can see that the major declining top line going way back. Way back. Let's do a monthly chart. There you go. You can see that today we tested and or tagged the top of that channel. Now we might pull back and consolidate or blow through. If we do blow through, your next target is about 375.90 zone. Insmed, big base going back 17 years, folks. That's right, 17-year base that could support a huge move. I would look for something in the mid-60s if it does break out in this range. But for now, looking at the daily chart, you can see today's pop took it through resistance, or at least 2 resistance. We got to get through that 34, 4.5 range, target 38 and 42. Pookston, or new, this is a nice inverse head and shoulders or flat rounding base pattern, breakout flag and pop. There's your resistance. If we can get through 965, and it was up there today at 950, this might very well get into that 13, 14 zone. NVTA looks juicy. It is at the apex of an ascending bull wedge, and if it runs here, I'm looking for 28 and 32. OKTA broke out as well. Nice pattern. Poked the wedge last week, pulled back and tested the apex, and today it's popping. It should extend, and if it does, we're looking for about $100, 99 to 100. SOLY Monster has been just running it hard after they unveiled their laser that removes tattoos. At this point, it's been up 7 out of 8 days, and it may need to back and fill. This looks like a 1, 2, 3, and wave 4 might be due, with the wave 5 target at 18. Talaria popped and pulled back, but it's looking like it wants to go higher. My near-term target is 8 and then 9. And finally, Tandem Diabetes Care held support right at the gap here. And now what we're looking for, and it was up today at 216, but I really want to see it get above 65 and change. Once you do that, you may run back up to test the old multiple tops around 75, and then you're looking in the 90 range, and that would not surprise me. And that's it for tonight, everybody. Have a good evening.